Glam-ma's here, and I'm in my kitchen over here. I just got done being outside. It's like 110 today. For some reason, we're getting some really crazy hot weather over here in Phoenix. Well, Surprise, Arizona. I'm in Surprise. So anyway, I'm over here making my eggs, as you can see. And these are my organic, these are my eggs from my chickens. You see that? Because I eat organic chicken eggs. So anyway, I'm getting ready to I'm making these eggs. If you can see that. So anyway, I'm cooking these eggs up. Gotta get my protein, you know, I'm starving over here. I got my competition tomorrow and I gotta go get my tan today. So anyway, so we're going to see what this competition is all about. You know, what all the hype is. So anyway, I'm cooking some eggs. And then I got some beans here. These are beans. I love beans. This is my 16 bean pinto beans. It's got all kinds of different beans in there. Lima beans, black beans, navy beans. So I always make that, I always make the 16 bean, I always make that 16 bean, when I cook beans, I always make the 16 bean package instead of just cooking, you know, just regular beans. But anyway, I love beans. Boy. And so anyway, I use a little bit of salt, sea salt, and then I get some cayenne pepper. I love cayenne pepper. So I already had my oatmeal. I already worked out this morning. Right now I was working out. And this is actually kind of a late breakfast, because I normally it's already 12 o'clock and I usually eat like about 10, but anyway, I have my bread toasting right now, and because I usually eat like, I'm getting my vitamin water. I love vitamin water, but I can never open this thing. So I gotta hit it and hit it and hit it to get it to open. It's still like opening. Grandma's not as strong as she used to be. But anyway, I'm waiting for my bread to toast over here. And the kind of bread that I use is my 7 sprouted bread. I love this bread. I bought it. I get it at the health food section over at Fry's, and I just love it. And then also what I found was this milk, this protein nut milk. Oh, it's delicious. You know, it's almond cashew milk with pea protein, and it actually has 10 grams of protein. You know how the coconut milk and almond milk and all that, they don't have any protein, but this one does. Oh my God, I said I gotta have some protein. So I bought that. And what I also have in my refrigerator that I like to eat all the time is my yogurt. I love this yogurt. It's by Shade or something like that, because it also has like, you know, open it here for you. It has, let's see what it has. It has a little blueberries here. Cream, so you can dip it. Oh my God, I love it. And then I just throw nuts on it or whatever. And so anyway, I like to eat that. And of course I have my peanut butter, and I got jam. You know that about peanut butter and jam, you know that's my pre-workout. Whenever You know, I don't buy no pre-workout stuff. I just eat some jam and some peanut butter for my pre-workout. I get like a tablespoon of peanut butter and like a tablespoon of the jam, and that's my pre-workout in the morning. I'm telling you, folks, you don't need to go out and spend all this money on pre-workout stuff. Just eat your peanut butter and some jam, girl, and it's going to give you some food. So anyway, Grandma's Glam-ma over here is old school. You know, she's old school. So anyway, I got my sprouted toast, and I'm going to put me some orange marmalade on it. So anyway, and I have a bunch of chicken, so that's why I have my organic eggs. You know, I got me a bunch of organic. I got eggs because every morning my chickens lay eggs. So anyway, come visit me and I'll give you some eggs because I got so many eggs. These chickens are producing. So anyway, we're gonna put some jam on here so I can eat my beans and my eggs. And while we listen to some disco dance hits. But anyway, I gotta go get my tan today. In fact, I gotta go this afternoon about 4:30. I gotta go get a tan. So, but anyway, I thought I'd share with you guys about, what you need talking about eating while I eat. This is delicious. But anyway, I drink a lot of vitamin water besides plain water. I also come over here. Excuse my kitchen here, but I have lots of nuts, like sunflower, like pumpkin. I got some raisins, a lot of dried fruit. I got raisins. I got a lot of nuts, macadamia, pecans. You should always have that on hand. You should always have those kind of things on hand, to snack on. Okay? There's other stuff you should have on hand, like in your cupboard or something, you should have I do have a protein powder that I use. Oh, I also use agave, organic blue agave for a sweetener. I don't use sugar. And then I have trouble digesting that case. I don't know. I've been using this protein powder that I found over at Walmart. You don't have to spend a lot of money, folks. I mean, it's got 20 grams of protein, and I looked at the ingredients, and it had the same kind of, ingredients that those really expensive ones. I'm telling you right now, honey, you don't need to be spending a lot of money. And I also, because I eat oatmeal in the morning, and you know what else I eat? Instant breakfast. That's what I use too for my to put in my blender, my bullet over here. When I make my shakes and stuff, sometimes I put instant breakfast. Sometimes I put in my protein powder. And of course the regular, frozen bananas and all my frozen stuff here in the refrigerator. I'll put yogurt sometimes, I put nuts. So I got the Nutri-Blaster over here that crushes everything up. Oh, then over here, y'all, I know, I'm sure a lot of people are not, are probably, they're going to say they're different than me, but I don't spend a lot of money on supplements. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't. And I do have a degree in nutrition, not a certificate. I actually went to a college And if I would have went 2 more years, I could have been a dietitian. But anyway, I worked for dietitians for many, many years, you know. So this is back when I was in my 30s. But anyway, I take a probiotic. I take my FiberCon, 100% psyllium. I take calcium. I take glucosamine for my joints. I take potassium, B vitamins, biotin for my hair, my skin. I take my fish oil. I take my multivitamin, and I take vitamin C. Because you should be getting your nutrients from your food. You really should. You don't want to be taking all kinds of supplements, you know. You're just wasting your time and money. So anyway, I also like Kashi Goline. This is a really good cereal buy. It's expensive, but it has protein in it. It actually has protein in it. And this one even has 12 grams. This one is the original cereal, and it has 12. Then I have this one here. It's the toasted berry crisp. And it's all in the health food section, like at Fry's or whatever grocery store you go to. And then I also pick up some granola bars. You know, you can get it whatever you want. I mean, these ones here, I like these because they have a lot of nuts. I get them in the produce section. So because I always take nuts with me, granola bars with me, because that's the thing, people. You want to eat about 5 to 6 meals a day, okay? 5 to 6 small meals a day. That's the key. I've been doing this for over 30 years. This is just my lifestyle, the way I eat. I eat 5 to 6 small meals a day, all the time. I'm constantly eating. People say, oh, you eat a lot. How come you don't gain no weight? Because that's why I don't gain no weight. Because I eat all the time. But it's more like grazing. I don't, you know, it's not like I eat a lot of food, you know, like I don't eat like, you know, I eat like this eggs and beans and a piece of toast. But anyway, you should have in your cupboards, like, you should have tuna, canned tuna, peanut butter. You should have rice, brown rice. These are just staples you should have in your kitchen. In your refrigerator, you should have like light cheese or, you know, whatever kind of cheese you like. Cottage cheese. You should have eggs, of course, low-fat milk, almond milk, of course, that nut milk. I told you, check it out. Look for it, guys. You should have, like in the you should have bread, you know, like frozen broccoli. You should have some frozen vegetables and frozen fruit too. So you should have all that, you know, ground turkey, chicken, lean meats, you know, like I love my ribeye steaks, folks. But like they say, the abs are built in the kitchen. They are, because if you eat, this is where it's true. You can lose weight just by changing your diet. You don't even have to do any exercise, you know. But you know, you really need to change your food. But anyway, guys, I'm sure a lot of people will probably think I'm crazy about, but I don't spend a lot. I buy food. You know, I just take my multivitamins. And this is the way I was taught years ago by the dietitians I work with. That you don't need to buy a lot of, you know. And if you're like a vegetarian or something like that, you know, a vegetarian, you know, you gotta make sure if you're not eating any meat or stuff like that, that you eat the right combinations if you're a vegetarian. You know, like, you know, you gotta, you know, vegetarians don't, you know, you gotta like beans, you gotta eat dried beans and nuts and seeds, but you gotta also, you know, mix it with like bread, rice, you know, to make the combo to get your full amino acids, your full protein. Like lacto-vegetarians, that includes cheese and dairy, and the ovals, they eat eggs too. So if you're a vegetarian, you really have to be careful because you got to make sure that you eat the right combination of foods to get your protein. But anyway, I'm going to finish eating my food. And I hope you guys are having a great Friday. Today's Friday, tomorrow's my competition. So I'll find out tomorrow what the whole big hype about these competitions are. You know, and that's why I'm doing this, because I want to find out what the big hype is back there. You know, I haven't done I did competitions like 30 years ago. But I used to do the bodybuilding kind, where I would actually, do the compulsory poses, where we actually did, but now it's all this, the bikini. All that cheesy stuff. But that's okay. I'm all for it. So anyway, I'll be letting you know. So I'll film as much as I can tomorrow. So I'm going to see if I can videotape in the backstage. I've heard that this contest I'm going to tomorrow, it's not big because it's in Surprise, Arizona. And I heard there's only like 25 of us competing in the whole competition, and compared to like 400 that I hear in other people's competitions. But anyway, have a good day. Bye, guys.